Let's now bring you a CNN IBN special from Kerala, where the charities are under probe. Police are investigating 2 charities for cheating and misappropriation of funds.
These charities allegedly cheated a Netherlands-based charity fund. Funds were given for charity work were misutilized to buy land and set up resorts. According to the police, crores of rupees were misappropriated between 1974 and 2009.
Charity sometimes has an ugly face. 2 religious charities in Kerala, the Good Samaritan Project India and the Catholic Reformation Literacy Society, are now facing criminal charges for cheating a Holland-based charity, Woord at Daad. CNN IBN has accessed a Kerala police report which shows a scam that occurred over 3 decades and ran into crores of rupees. The report nails one Joseph Pulikkunnel as the kingpin.
Organization siphoning of money in the name of charity is nothing new. But what sets this apart is that here is a son who has no option but to be a whistleblower against his own father.
Joseph's son Raju Pulikkunnel discovered massive irregularities while working in the charities.
This money was started misused by the concerned people, including my own father, Mr. Joseph Pulikkunnel, which when I saw, I had to react because I believe in Jesus Christ, who asked us to be truthful.
The police probe has revealed that crores of rupees sent by Woord at Daad for charitable work was used to buy prime land, which was then sold off. Funds for a tsunami rehabilitation project were misappropriated by showing exorbitant rates, and public schools and palliative care centers set up soon became bar-attached resorts.
The intelligence wing of the Kerala police investigated the matter and found that our complaints were true and factual. Therefore, the police has now registered a crime.
The Good Samaritan Project India boasts several big names like former Supreme Court Judge K.T.Thomas on its board. Raju bitterly admits he got no help from them.
I went personally with all the documents, files and documents to both Justice K.T.Thomas and shown all the evidences to him. But he has not even bothered to look into it seriously.
Criminal cases have now been filed against the 2 organizations. With Naveen Nair in Thiruvananthapuram, in New Delhi, Achyut Punekat.
In fact, Naveen Nair joins us live from Thiruvananthapuram this evening. Naveen, it's hard to believe that the Holland-based donors never suspected any wrongdoing until Raju blew the whistle. What is the latest, though, on the investigation that the police have now launched?
Balke, this is the piece of document that Kerala police has filed, the report on which we have filed our story, which clearly say that from 1974 to 2009, these 2 organizations have been receiving crores of rupees, which have been siphoned off, which, as you saw in the story. But I had a talk with Mr. Raju Joseph, and who is a whistleblower. Coming back to your question, why they did not discover it. He says the charity usually happens on trust, on mutual trust. When the money comes from Holland, the people sitting in Holland, they give it on mutual trust, saying that, okay, this is going for charity. Maybe the documents, maybe the accounts of funds, which they saw later on. But they send a person here to find out. The Holland-based organization send a person here to find out. He saw that obviously there has been some problem here happening here. After which the organization reported to the Kerala police, based on which the special branch investigated, and this report has come out, which clearly say that there's a criminal breach of trust and also cheating. These are the 2 points on which the Kerala police has now filed that FIR.
Right. He also mentions that he took all the documentary evidence to Justice K.T.Thomas, but he did not act. Any reactions?
Justice K.T.Thomas has not reacted, obviously, and I'm still to find out a reaction from these people. But what is more startling is, this is the website page of the organization, and clearly still says that Justice K.T.Thomas is a member in the organization, one, and also not just Justice K.T.Thomas, Mr. Paul Sakriya is a very renowned writer in Kerala. His name is also featured here. Also, Prof.N.M.Joseph, who was a former minister, former forest minister in the LDF ministry back in the 80s. His name is also featured. The investigation report of the Kerala police does not feature their names. So we cannot say whether they have done anything wrong or whether they're involved in it. That the future investigations will have to be carried out. Then only we'll get a better picture of the whole thing.
Right, Naveen, thanks for that story. We'll continue to track it here on CNN IBN.